So Wizards of the Coast just released a pack of figures based on Baldur's Gate 3. It is 5 little mini figures pre-painted for your convenience for $50. And apparently the quality is so poor, so overwhelmingly poor, that after the inevitable internet response, WizKids, the company who created these figures, immediately offered refunds. Like they just said, hey, wait, yeah, this is we didn't notice, I guess, but yeah, these are really bad. So yeah, you could get your money back. Even if you bought it from a retailer, return it to the retailer, just refunds across the board. And it's weird, though, because for some reason, I'm not really seeing a lot of good images. I don't know why. Maybe because these things are so small. I don't know. We all have phones with cameras on them now, and I don't get why it is so difficult to find really clear. I mean, like you could see right here, it's really like, they're all like really, really fuzzy. And I don't know why, but we'll take what we can get. And this little video here, I'm sorry it's a video, but this was the only thing that I could see where somebody had taken the images and put them next to the characters they are supposed to resemble. And it's weird because this has a Games Radar watermark, but this is not on the actual article from the Games Radar website. This website is ITC. I don't know, whatever. This is the thing. I'm gonna just look at this little video here because yeah, this is the only thing. It's got like the side by side, and yeah, let's just take a look. So it's a little hard to make out the finer details. Again, it's a pretty blurry image. However, I mean, you could probably argue that the blurriness is probably just doing it favors. I have to imagine it probably looks even worse when you're actually looking at the finer details. I'm actually, we're gonna start with some of the better examples of more accurate figures. You know, here it's not great, but it's not like terrible. I think, I don't know, maybe this one is a little bit too blurry to tell. It's fairly accurate, I suppose. And I'm gonna skip to the end here. And these two here, I'd say are the best quality. You know, it's not, okay, well, maybe if it was a higher resolution image, it would be worse. But like, I don't know, at a glance, it's not too terrible. It's not the worst. It's, if anything, it just lacks detail. You know, it's kind of just a smudgy, vague idea of the character. I don't know the character's name. I didn't play the game, but it's like almost kind of there. I sort of see it. You know, it's the same pose or whatever, and then similarly, this one here. Okay, well maybe that's a little bit worse. It's just kind of. It's like they took the figure and then they put it in the oven for like 10 minutes, you know? Like they let it melt. Just look at the shoulder. What is that about? This is supposed to be like, I can't tell, like kind of veiny, but even in the real thing, it's not like sticking up. This is just like lumpy. Just like lumpy skin. Yeah, it just kind of looks like a generic devil-ish kind of something or other. Axe doesn't look particularly sharp. And you know what? Keep in mind, we got to be at least a little bit fair. 5 figures for $50. These are mini figures, so I don't know. Maybe they were never going to be great, right? Like, that's not that much, especially these days. You know, for a good figure, you're going to pay a bit. So I don't know. Maybe we're expecting too much. Maybe we no. Yeah. 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 And I mean, the thing about figures is like, you know, like you usually like you paint them yourself, right? That's like the thing. And these are like, oh, they're pre-painted, but like by who? Like who painted this? Clearly the cast, the mold or whatever itself is not great. But this, I mean, like, yeah, it's like a kid did it. It's smudgy. It's like they messed up. It's not even just cheap. It's like they messed up. There's just like little bits. What even is that? You think this is it a helmet? This is a helmet. It's a hat. No, it's her hair. She has hair. It's absolutely... I mean, yeah, you're going from... Yeah, there's another good example there. It's so bad, and you're going from... okay, it's not great, but it's fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, it's really not the best. And then you see that. That is something else. This is an official product. This is an official product, and you know, D&D is a Hasbro thing. You know, Wizards of the Coast, they're owned by Hasbro. Hasbro is a toy company. They, you know, in theory, should know how to make toys. They've been making miniatures for long enough, but for whatever reason, I guess they outsourced this to WizKids. I don't really know anything about WizKids, but like, we have one. Okay, hold on. We'll look at the bigger picture in a second. First, are you ready? Are you sitting down? We have one more figure to look at. It's not as bad as I remember. Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry. It's amazing. I don't know. Look at his face. Look at how the face. I love how the eyes and the eyebrows are like halfway down, you know? Just like there's just like way too much forehead. The receding hairline. It's so sloppy. It's incredible. I mean, like I get it, a little piece of molded plastic. There's only so much detail you can give it. But even then, who made the mold? I feel like something had to have gone wrong. This is a level of blobbiness. This is a lack of detail that is shocking. It looks handmade. That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody just made it, like out of clay. Like they got like sculpting clay and kind of shaped it. And you know what? They did an okay job. You know, I don't know if I could do better than this if I was doing it by hand. And then, although honestly, I think I could probably paint it better than this. I don't even know. I don't know what happened there. So yeah, it's interesting whenever you get something like this. Something that's so bad that the second it went out, the second anyone started talking about it, they immediately had to issue refunds. Like there's a whole statement on the WizKids website, and it's like, you are all completely right. This is wrong. We are going to examine what happened here. This is below our quality standards, so you're gonna get a full refund. But like, if it's that bad, the question is always, how did we get here? How did this pass QC testing? You know, a product like this, there's so many steps along the way. There's so many different people involved in the making of a product like this. And at no point did someone look at that toy and just be like, we can't ship this. And you know what? It probably just comes down to, because there are so many people, so many steps in the process, but like no one of those people has the authority to just be like, this is not okay. I mean, there should be. That's the point of a quality assurance person, is they make sure, I mean, like every product that goes to stores, ideally, there is a quality tester. They test it and make sure it's okay. And whoever this quality tester was, I guess they did not think there was a problem, or they didn't have the authority to like do anything about it, you know? It could be that anybody who saw these toys were like, oh, this is terrible, but like, I don't know, I'm just doing my job here, you know? Maybe they didn't, maybe they tried. I left the president of Hasbro 5 messages. He didn't get back to me. So what am I gonna do? You gotta ship the product, right? I don't know, something went wrong. You can't release a product like this unless this is all just an elaborate stunt. It's a marketing stunt. Because of course, this is gonna get attention online, right? Is that what they wanted? Was this on purpose? I don't know. Probably not. But it is embarrassing. It's definitely embarrassing, and it must be It must be stated and reiterated that Larian Studios, the developers of Baldur's Gate 3, had nothing to do with this. This is Hasbro. Like, this is just Hasbro. Yeah, D&D. It's a Hasbro thing. So this is a Hasbro product. Talk to Hasbro. And so, I mean, if you ordered these, though, would you return them? That's the thing. Now it's funny. Now it's a meme. Now it's like that painting that got ruined by that person who like tried to, I can't remember the name. It's like that. Like this is its own piece of art now. This is its own piece of like internet culture. This is like, I wouldn't return it. Of course not. This is hilarious. Look at this. When was the last time a toy company, a major toy company, put out a product this hideous, this horrible? It's just really, really, really bad. Is it a helmet? That's hair. It looks so much like a helmet here. She doesn't wear a helmet, though. That's just hair. Does she have a helmet at some point in the game? I don't know. Is that really the same character? I don't think that's the same character. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same character. Wow. Wow. Wowie. That's incredible. That is incredible. I love this. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't send them back. I would proudly display these awful little things on my shelf. Oh, you know, I say that, but I would like put it on the shelf and I would like chuckle about it. And every time I walked by, I'd like give it a little chuckle. And then after a week, I'd just be like, all right, I'm throwing these away.